Stop everything you are doing right now. I literally cannot believe the massive news that just crossed my desk regarding a pivotal defensive captain and a star safety for our organization. This is the kind of update that doesn't just change a week or a game. It changes the entire trajectory of the franchise for the next several years. Before I dive into the shocking financial details and the incredible historical significance of this move, I need you to do something very quickly. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a breaking update, and please leave a comment below with your name and the city you are watching from. I love seeing where our community is representing. Now, let's get into the heart of this bombshell because the front office has finally pulled the trigger on a move we have been waiting for. I am talking about Quentin Lake. The news is officially out that the Los Angeles Rams have signed Quentin Lake to a massive contract extension worth up to $42 million. This deal includes a staggering $25.7 million in total guarantees. This is absolutely massive for a player who was originally a sixth-round draft pick just 4 years ago. I have followed Quentin Lake since he stepped onto the field as an intriguing depth option, but seeing him evolve into a defensive captain and a versatile chess piece has been nothing short of inspiring. But here's why this is even more significant than just the money. According to league reports, Quentin Lake is the first defensive draft selection by the Rams to receive a contract extension on his rookie deal since the legendary Aaron Donald back in 2014. Think about that for a second. We have gone over a decade without extending a homegrown defensive player like this. It shows a complete shift in philosophy from Les Snead and the coaching staff. They are finally rewarding the guys they develop in-house. Quentin Lake has earned every single penny of this $42 million deal. Before he went down with a dislocated elbow in Week 11, he was putting together a career year. He was playing everywhere in the secondary, specifically dominating in the slot. The Rams defense has felt the sting of his absence over the last few weeks, and you can see the difference in the communication and the tackling on the back end. However, the news gets even better than just the contract. I can confirm that the Rams have officially activated Quentin Lake off the injured reserve. He is back. Head coach Sean McVay mentioned that there were no setbacks in his recovery, and he is expected to be a full participant as the team prepares for the most important stretch of the season. While it is unlikely that he plays heavy snaps in the regular season finale against the Arizona Cardinals, the real target is the postseason. The Rams are currently locked into a position where they will be no worse than the 5 seed, which gives them the luxury of being prudent with his return. But having Captain Q back in the locker room and on the practice field is a massive emotional and tactical boost. When you look at the numbers, the $42 million figure might seem high to some, but in the current market for versatile safeties, it is a steal for a player of his caliber. He provides a level of flexibility that most coordinators dream of. He can drop into the box to stop the run, he can mirror elite tight ends and man coverage, and he has the high-level IQ to play deep half or single high when needed. This extension also follows another smart move by the front office where they locked up Nate Landman, another defensive captain, before he could hit the open market. This tells me that the Rams are prioritizing continuity and leadership. Nate Landman and Quentin Lake are the heartbeats of this unit. By securing them now, Les Snead is ensuring that the defensive identity remains intact, even as other veteran pieces might shuffle in and out. I also want to touch upon the historical context of the Aaron Donald comparison again. For years, the Rams were famous for their fuck them picks strategy, trading away draft capital for established superstars like Matthew Stafford or Jalen Ramsey. While that won us a Super Bowl, it left the cupboard bare in terms of young, homegrown stars on long-term deals. Seeing Quentin Lake break that 10-year drought is a signal to every young player in that locker room that if you work hard, if you lead, and if you perform, the Rams will take care of you. It builds a culture of loyalty that is often missing in the modern NFL. Looking ahead to the playoffs, the return of Quentin Lake changes the defensive math for every opponent. If you are a quarterback looking at this Rams secondary, you now have to account for a guy who disguised coverages better than almost anyone in the league earlier this year. His return allows players like Cameron Kinchens and others to slide back into their more natural roles, creating a domino effect of efficiency across the entire defense. I am personally thrilled because I felt that without Quentin Lake, the Rams might struggle against the high-powered offenses of the NFC like the Lions or the Eagles. But with him back and his future secured, the energy in Los Angeles is at an all-time high. The dislocated elbow seems to be a thing of the past, and while he needs to get his game speed back, his presence alone is a game changer. I want to know what you think about the $25.7 million guaranteed. Is it too much, or is it the perfect price to keep a captain in the building? In my opinion, you cannot put a price tag on the leadership Quentin Lake brings. He has been the voice of that secondary since week 1. To see a 6th-round pick rise to this level is what football is all about. The Rams are making proactive decisions that suggest they aren't just looking at this year, but they are building a window that stays open for the next 3 to 5 seasons. This is how you sustain success in a league designed for parity. We are watching a masterclass in roster management right now. Make sure you stay tuned because as the playoffs approach, I will be bringing you every single detail on how Quentin Lake is performing in practice and what the final defensive rotations will look like. This is huge news for the Rams house, and I couldn't be happier to share it with all of you today. Let's go Rams!